Welcome to the dark side of gaming, where myths and legends blur the lines between reality and fiction. I'm Casey, and for years I've been fascinated by the stories we tell ourselves, these whispers that transform the digital worlds we explore into something more. Today we delve into the origins of some of the most famous myths in gaming history. Strap yourselves in because we're about to go deep. What we find might just change how you look at your favorite games forever. Let's talk about Easter eggs, those little nods, winks and secrets developers hide within the code of our favorite games. They seem innocent enough, right? Fun little bonuses for the explorers among us. But what if these are more than just playful additions? What if they're glimpses into something deeper, like cracks in the digital facade revealing a hidden world beneath? Think about it. Messages from developers, hidden rooms filled with unsettling imagery, even entire levels designed to mess with your mind. Are these simply elaborate jokes? Or are they warnings? Messages in bottles bobbing in the digital sea, hinting at something we were never meant to see. Take the infamous L is real 2401 message hidden within Super Mario 64. For years, it fueled theories about Luigi being trapped within the game's code. While ultimately debunked, the fact that a simple text string could spark such fervent speculation speaks volumes about the power these Easter eggs hold. They tap into our innate desire to believe in something more, a secret truth hidden just beneath the surface. And as we chase those digital rabbits down their holes, we enter a world where every line of code becomes a potential clue, and every glitch a potential gateway to something more. Our next stop takes us back to the arcades of the 1980s, a world of flashing lights and pixelated promises. It's here, shrouded in rumour and speculation, that we find the legend of Polybius. This elusive arcade cabinet, appearing seemingly out of thin air, quickly gained notoriety for the strange and disturbing effects it had on players. Headaches, nausea, insomnia, even amnesia, these were just some of the symptoms attributed to the game. Eyewitness accounts describe a hypnotic gameplay experience filled with swirling patterns and cryptic messages that seemed to invade players' minds. Was Polybius a government experiment gone wrong? A tool for mind control disguised as entertainment? Or was it, as some skeptics claim, nothing more than an elaborate hoax? The fact that no physical copy of the game has ever been found only deepens the mystery. The lack of concrete evidence hasn't stopped the legend from spreading, fueled by whispers on internet forums and dark corners of the web. But whether Polybius is real or not, the story speaks to a primal fear, the idea that something as innocent as a game could be used to manipulate and control us. Even the most beloved games can hold secrets best left buried. This time, we turn our attention to Hyrule and the seemingly innocent world of the legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Beneath its charming exterior lies a tapestry of hidden messages and eerie occurrences that have sent chills down players' spines for decades. From the unsettling chanting emanating from the bottom of the well to the ghostly apparition of Ben in the graveyard, Ocarina of Time is littered with moments that make us question what we think we know about this classic game. But perhaps the most disturbing of all is the presence of the Elegy of Emptiness. This haunting melody, when played at specific locations, spawns a creepy, static version of Link. Some believe these statues represent lost souls trapped within the game, while others see them as manifestations of Link's own inner turmoil. Whatever their true nature, the hidden messages and eerie occurrences in Ocarina of Time serve as a chilling reminder that even in the most familiar of worlds, darkness can lurk just beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek it out. Chapter 4. Cursed Cartridges When Games Bite Back. The idea of a cursed object is a tale as old as time, but can a string of code, a collection of pixels, truly carry a curse? The world of gaming is filled with stories of haunted cartridges and games said to bring misfortune upon those who dare to play them. Take the infamous case of Madden NFL 99. After suffering a devastating injury, former NFL player Michael Irvin appeared on the cover of the game only to be struck by a career-ending injury shortly after. This incident sparked a rumor that the game was cursed, leading to a string of injuries plaguing athletes featured on subsequent covers. Coincidence or curse? While there's no scientific evidence to support the claims, the stories persist, fueled by whispers and anecdotal evidence. These tales tap into our deepest fears, the idea that our actions within the digital world can have real-world consequences. They remind us that even in the realm of fantasy, there are lines we cross at our own peril. And as we boot up these supposedly cursed games, we can't help but wonder, are we tempting fate with each press of the button? Chapter 5. Sonic CD, A Trip to the Uncanny Valley. We've all experienced the joy of uncovering a secret level, but what happens when that hidden world is filled with unsettling imagery and eerie soundscapes? Sonic the Hedgehog, a franchise known for its speed and whimsical characters, harbours a dark secret, a collection of hidden levels that send chills down the spines of even the bravest players. In Sonic CD, players could stumble upon a level ominously titled R2D or Sound Test. This unsettling world, filled with distorted graphics and disturbing music, seemed to exist in stark contrast to the rest of the game. Some theorize that it was a discarded prototype, while others believe it to be a deliberate attempt by the developers to mess with players' minds. Then there are the infamous Tails doll encounters. This creepy doll-like version of Sonic's sidekick, while seemingly harmless, became the subject of numerous creepypastas and urban legends. Its vacant stare and haunting theme music fueled rumors that the doll was possessed by an evil entity. Whether these unsettling elements are mere glitches, discarded prototypes, or something more sinister, they serve as a reminder that even in the brightest and most colourful of worlds, darkness can find a way to creep in. Chapter 6. Final Fantasy VII, A Mirror to Reality. Final Fantasy VII, a game that captivated millions with its epic story of rebellion and ecological disaster, might be hiding something truly unsettling, a reflection of our own world and perhaps a glimpse into our future. The game's themes of environmental destruction, corporate greed and societal unrest hit eerily close to home, leading some to believe that the creators were drawing inspiration from real-world events, both past and future. The Shinra Corporation, with its ruthless pursuit of Marco energy at the cost of the planet's well-being, bears striking similarities to real-world corporations accused of prioritizing profit over sustainability. Could the game's dystopian setting be a cautionary tale, a warning about the path we're headed down? The game's exploration of genetic engineering and the creation of super soldiers like Sephiroth raises further questions about the ethics of scientific advancement. Are we, like the scientists in the game, toying with forces we don't fully understand, risking unforeseen and potentially catastrophic consequences? Some even point to the game's depiction of a devastating meteor impact as a chilling prediction of future events. While this might seem far-fetched, the game's ability to tap into real-world anxieties and fears is undeniable. Chapter 7. Mortal Kombat Brutality Rooted in Reality. Mortal Kombat, a franchise synonymous with over-the-top violence and gruesome fatalities, has always courted controversy. But what if the inspiration for these brutal finishing moves came from a place rooted in reality? The ancient art of martial arts? While on the surface, Mortal Kombat's bone-crunching moves seem like pure fantasy, a closer look reveals potential connections to real-world fighting techniques. Take Scorpion's iconic spear move. Some martial arts historians believe it draws inspiration from the Japanese art of kusarigama-jutsu, which utilizes a sickle attached to a chain. Sub-Zero's mastery of ice and freezing techniques, while seemingly supernatural, could be seen as a fantastical interpretation of Dim Mak, a legendary martial art rumored to involve attacking pressure points to disrupt an opponent's bodily functions. Even fatalities, as gruesome as they are, could be seen as exaggerated versions of vital point strikes, techniques designed to incapacitate or even kill an opponent with a single, precise blow. Of course, the developers have never confirmed these connections. But the possibility remains that within Mortal Kombat's brutal ballet of violence lies a hidden respect for the ancient arts that inspired it. Perhaps beneath the gore and the over-the-top spectacle, there's a deeper message about the responsibility and discipline required to wield such power. From hidden messages to cursed cartridges, these myths remind us that the world of gaming is filled with more than just pixels and code. It's a realm where the line between reality and fiction is often blurred. Are these stories just elaborate hoaxes, or do they hold a grain of truth? That's for you to decide. But one thing's for sure, these mysteries keep us coming back, pushing us to dig deeper, to question what we see, and to embrace the unknown. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the mysteries of gaming. Until next time, stay curious and keep those theories coming. The truth, as they say, is out there, and it's waiting to be uncovered.